also assisted with providing toilet access for Sindhi women. Additionally, the Hindu Sindh Foundation played a vital role in assisting with the Sindh flood relief efforts in 2022. If you're interested in supporting our efforts, such as by donating, please visit our website, hindusindfoundation.org. Our commitment extends to providing objective, verifiable information on matters pertaining to Sindh. Moreover, we celebrate Sindhi achievements and aim to foster an environment where individuals of all backgrounds feel comfortable seeking assistance from the Hindu Sindh Foundation. Sindh holds a significant place in history as one of civilization's cradles. One of the earliest cities, Mohenjo-daro, was birthed from the fertile plains bordering the Indus River. Mohenjo-daro is one of the earliest cities. Sindhis are renowned for their business acumen, scientific contributions, and artistic prowess. They cherish strong family bonds and a deep love for their homeland, which embodies tolerance, acceptance, and prosperity. Sindh boasts illustrious figures such as Raja Dahir, culinary treasures like the Sindri mango, and cultural treasures such as the Adrak art form. Preserving Sindh's rich heritage is pivotal to us, ensuring it remains a beacon of innovation and civilization. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is another ancient region in Pakistan. It is known for its beautiful valleys and its gorgeous mountains. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is also known as the cultural crossroads of Asia and a hub for civilization. Sindh and the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region share a history stretching back from the Indus Valley civilization. The interaction between Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and the other regions have led to a rich tapestry of culture and many shared traditions and values. At the Hindu Sindh Foundation, inclusivity is paramount. We welcome anyone with an interest in preserving Sindhi culture to join us in our advocacy efforts, strengthening the fabric of our community and ensuring that everybody feels welcome. Once again, please do support us by visiting our website, the hindusindfoundation.org. It is an honor for me to introduce Sahil Davani and our honored guest, Dr. Saveera Parkash.
Thank you, Veena. Thank you for the good introduction. First of all, I'm Sahil Kumar Dhanwani. I'm part of the Hindu Sindh Foundation organization. And as you know, the organization is developed and based on aiding Hindus of Pakistan and spreading awareness and all the different community development projects that we have. With that, Saveera Parkash, it's wonderful to have you with us. I would like to start with a series of questions. Before I jump into those, I would request everyone who has joined if they can actually start their webcam so that we have more of an interactive session where everybody feels like they're part of the group in person. So that's a request I have for all the participants right now, if they can do that. With that, the other thing is I would like to mention is with Q&A, questions and whatever the answers you are requiring, I would save those for the end. There will be time in between where you may have the opportunity to ask the questions, but I would suggest if you guys could keep that for the end. That way we are being respectful for everybody's time, and whoever has other commitments besides this meeting can actually take care of that. And with that, I'll get started with the series of questions. First of all, once again, Saveera Parkash, welcome to this interview and meeting. Thank you for joining us. It's wonderful to have you with us here. So I'll start with your professional journey as a doctor by profession. How did you decide to take the step towards politics?
Actually, I witnessed the disparities in the healthcare that disproportionately affected the poor and the women, and I wanted to, heal the systematic issues that our society is facing, to heal the society. So I thought that as a politician, as a policymaker, I could bring more change and bring more peace to the people.
Great. That's good to hear. The other question I have is, you have cited your father as a source of inspiration for your political aspirations. Could you elaborate on how his influence has shaped your goals and approach to politics?
Honestly, I've always been inspired by my father. My father
Um, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, yeah, you're back up. Yep. Sorry.
My father is a doctor by profession. I always saw him helping the poor people,
Mm-hmm.
the orphans, the widows. He would treat them without charge. He would even give them medicines for free. So I saw that, and I wanted to be like my father, to grow up and be a doctor and try to help people. He also supported Pakistan People's Party for since 1995. It's been almost 30 years he's supporting the party. And the Pakistan People's Party's ideology was incorporated in me since the cradle, I can say. So when I saw the disparities in the healthcare in the hospital, um, I analyzed the situation that as a doctor I couldn't do anything about it. As a 20th grad doctor, I wouldn't have the influence or power to solve these issues. But as a policy maker, I thought I would have a chance. So I moved to politics.
Mm, great, great. That's good to hear. Um, so you are making history by running as a candidate for general seat PK 25 constituency in KPK. What motivated you to step into politics, and especially considering the challenges faced by women in your region?
The challenges faced by the women in my region, uh, the disparities the poor and the women are facing here, and they're voiceless. There's nobody to represent them. I thought, and as a middle class, from belonging to a middle class family, as a healthcare worker, as a woman in this society, I know the problems of every level. So I thought I would be able to represent them better.
Hmm. And how has the response been of the people in your region when you were going for the election or running as a candidate?
The response was literally overwhelming, very positive. From the children to the elders, everybody was supporting me. Unfortunately, I didn't win the seat, but I'm sure that I've totally won their hearts. I was very, very glad to step into politics and be an example. Little girls would come up to me and they would tell me that I'm their inspiration. That really gave me the hope for our future.
Great, great. So, in your nomination, you have mentioned your intention to work for the welfare of the women in the area. So, could you elaborate on what specific challenges you aim to address and what solutions you propose?
Healthcare,
Yeah.
obviously. Then the literacy rate is, according to some statistics, the literacy rate of women in Bunir is 15%. According to some, it's 25%, but still we witness quite a gap. So I wanted to address this issue to let the children of the poor, especially the poor that can't afford to send their children to schools. They try to send their boys, but the girls eventually end up in another rich person's house. They work there as a servant for all their lives away from home. So I wanted to, address this issue as well, the literacy rate of girls. And we are having quite an issue with the air pollution and the water pollution here as well.
Mm, mm. Seems like you're up to a great challenge. Good luck for that. So, as a minority Hindu woman running for office, how do you plan to ensure representation from minority communities in the region? And what specific issues do you hope to address for them specifically?
The thing is, minority or majority, we all have the same problems. We live in the same area, we face the same challenges every day. So the only demand the minor from the minority community that they have requested themselves is the equitable representation in the parliament, and as well in the equitable job quota. These are the things they have requested, but overall, in general, we all have the same issues.
Hmm, got it. Um, Saveera Prakash, your dedication to serving humanity is evident. What specific initiatives do you plan to introduce to improve healthcare and access to medical services in your region, specifically for the people who cannot afford it or do not have the financial means?
As you have guessed, we have a bunch of problems here.
Mhm.
The main problem that I have realized during my campaign is a lack of basic facilities of life for the people. They can't focus on the education and environment or healthcare because they don't get the basic fundamental life services. We have to smoothen this first to fix their problem, the basic fundamental, give them some basic rights, basic services, so they would move towards the education and the important aspects of life themselves. They would, I'm sure they would progress there, go there by themselves.
Great, great, great. And you had mentioned that 5% inclusion of women candidates is mandatory on general seats, according to the recent amendments by the Election Commission of Pakistan. Do you believe this will lead to meaningful challenge? And what more do you think needs to be done to empower women in Pakistani politics?
uh, I've noticed this problem with the women contesting in the elections, that they're afraid of the elections, because we don't have the exposure with the society. We don't go out of our house that much. But if we increase the reserve seats for them in the parliament, that might motivate the women to focus on the politics as well.
Hmm. Great, great. So if let's say you were to guide someone who does not have background in politics and like yourself, you started your profession as a doctor and then moved to politics, what are the essential things a person can take care of early on in their life to, as a woman in Pakistan, to be running as a candidate for election?
The I give all the credit to my education, because through education I got the awareness of my rights and how to stand up for them and how to try and represent my people as well. So I will suggest for all women to try and get the best education they can, because no matter the profession, the exposure, the knowledge, the awareness is sufficient to run in politics as well.
Great, great. So you are also the General Secretary of PPP Women's Wing in Buner. How do you plan to leverage this position to uplift women in your community and encourage their participation in politics?
Unfortunately, we have only had one meeting since I became the general secretary. The cabinet in the whole province basically is in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Pakistan People's Party's cabinet, it lacks organization. We don't have a party organization, a good organization structure here in Puner as well. So until up till now, I don't think I can do anything for the women empowerment here.
Okay. So do you, going forward, do you expect some more challenges arising while trying to empower women to run as a candidate or get into politics?
No, I think if I get some support from the provincial cabinet, we will be able to, make the party stronger here, because it's very, very weak here. So by doing that, we will have the proper organization structure, proper meetings, and everything. Then we can talk about empowering the women.
Great, great, great. And what role do you see youth playing in the political landscape of Pakistan? And what measures do you plan to take to engage and empower young people in your constituency?
uh, we have this gold mine of youth. I've read many articles from different countries. They are literally bribing people, the youth, to come and live in their country, just because their youth population is waning down. So we have this youth chunk, we are not utilizing it. In Buner, if I talk about my constituency, 75% of people are under 30. It's a huge number. So if the society, the half and one in and almost 75% of the population does not play their role, the country cannot progress, the society cannot, the district, the even if we talk about the house level, if 75 people are not working and only depending on the 25 working people, so the house cannot go progress, it cannot survive well. Then similarly, in our country, the women chunk is 51%, youth chunk is around about 60-70%. We have to empower them so they would play their roles as well, because until they do, our country cannot progress.
Great to know. So, as a candidate from Pakistan People's Party (PPP), what key policies or reforms do you intend to champion if elected?
The manifesto of Pakistan People's Party, it focuses on the fundamental problems of people. It focuses on poverty, education, healthcare. I will try to implement all the initiatives here in Buner. I'll try to do work under the principles of Pakistan People's Party, and I think their manifesto will work very well here. It is the stepping stone for Buner. It is much needed stone.
Great. So all the answers that you gave me, I'm impressed myself. You are running at such a young age, being a woman in Pakistan. It's a proud moment for all Hindus, Pakistani Hindus as well. And you are getting attention from the world, which is good. And also that serves as a representation for different Hindus or minorities in Pakistan. With that, I'll take a pause and allow my audience to pitch in some questions if they have for Saveera, uh, our chief guest. And if you want to have a question, please, or ask a question, please raise your hand using using the option in Zoom, and we can take questions one by one. Anybody with questions to ask? Panel is quite silent right now. Okay. I think I'll just give another 30 seconds for anyone to ask questions. I think somebody is. Yeah.
Hello. Can you
Yes.
hear?
Yes. Yes, we can
मेरी
hear you.
आवाज आ रही है? मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes.
यस. अच्छा, मैडम सवेरा, एक तो आपको बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो कि पाकिस्तान पीपल्स पार्टी ने आपको टिकट इशू किया. मेरा नाम सुनील कुमार धनवानी है. मैं कराची सिंध से बात कर रहा हूँ और आपको ज्वाइन किया है. और सिंध में हम स्पेशली आपके पार्टी के 15 साल से हुकूमत देख रहे हैं और आप यहाँ पे मिनॉरिटी को भी रिप्रेजेंट कर रही हैं, एज ए पाकिस्तानी भी रिप्रेजेंट कर रही हैं, एज ए वुमन भी रिप्रेजेंट कर रही हैं. जहां तक मेरा ख्याल है कि हम यहाँ पे सिंध में जो बड़े से बड़ा प्रॉब्लम एज ए हिंदू कम्युनिटी फील कर रहे हैं वो है फोर्स कन्वर्शन, जिसपे पीपुल्स पार्टी का पिछले 15 साल में कोई रोल पॉजिटिव नहीं है. और डेली बेस पे 8 से 10 लड़कियां अनमेच्योर बिलो 18 इयर्स और फोर्सली कन्वर्ट हो रही हैं. पीपुल्स पार्टी ने आज तक कोई पॉलिसी बयान नहीं दिया. क्या आपके इस मंशूर में, आपके पर्सनल मंशूर में था कि इस चीज को देखें, क्योंकि हिंदूज की सबसे ज्यादा आबादी पूरे पाकिस्तान में वो सिंध में ही रहती है. तो उसके लिए जहां तक हमें प्रैक्टिकली नजर आ रहा है 15 साल से या 71 से ही देखें कि आजकल हिंदूज के लिए और फोर्स कन्वर्शन के लिए कोई अल्टीमेटली इन्होंने ना कानून पास किया है ना उसकी कोई इम्प्लीमेंटेशन की है। आपका क्या ख्याल है इस सिलसिले में?
ये तो अब बड़े लीडर्स बड़े मतलब लेवल पे बात है ना। यहाँ पे ये प्रॉब्लम कभी मैंने खुद फेस नहीं किया, तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं इतने अच्छे से जज नहीं कर सकती जिस तरह से मतलब वहाँ के माइनॉरिटीज कर सकते हैं। बट मैं अपनी तरफ से ट्राई सिर्फ कर सकती हूँ कि मतलब इस चीज़ में कोई मतलब कुछ मैं इन्फ्लुएंस कर सकूँ। फिलहाल तो मतलब मैं सिर्फ यही कर सकती हूँ कि ट्राई कर सकती हूँ, क्योंकि पर्सनली मतलब मैंने कभी इस चीज को फेस नहीं किया, तो मुझे ज्यादा इस बारे में पता भी नहीं है। जब मेरे ज्यादा एक्सपोजर मेरा होगा, जब मतलब ज्यादा लोगों से बात होगी, तब मतलब मेरे माइंड में भी कोई सोल्यूशन आ सकेगी।
क्योंकि मैं एडिशन थोड़ी बात करूं, इजाजत है आपकी मिस सवेरा?
जी जी।
जी, जब से हम पीपल बचपन से ही पीपल्स पार्टी को देखते आए हैं और जब से ये रिजर्व सीटें मिनॉरिटीज की आई हैं उसमें मेजॉरिटीज हिंदू मिनॉरिटी सीट पे आते हैं, कौमी असेंबली की सीटें हों या सूबाई असेंबली की सीटें हों। और उसमें भी वो आते हैं लोग जो बड़े सेठिया लोग होते हैं, जो हमारे पास यहाँ पे देखा जाए तो जो लोअर कम्युनिटी है हिंदूज में 90% उनके नुमाइंदगी बिल्कुल नहीं होती है। जैसे अभी इस वक्त जो है सिंध असेंबली में 6 या 7 एमपीएस सिलेक्ट हो गए हैं ऑन रिजर्व सीटों पे, वो सारे हिंदूज हैं। और 2 सीटें मिली हैं उनको कौमी असेंबली में, जिसमें एक सीट क्रिश्चियन की है, एक हिंदूज की है। और इसी तरीके से नून लीग में भी है, वही हिंदूज हैं। लेकिन लास्ट 15 साल की मैं जिक्र इसलिए कर रहा हूँ कि 15 साल से कंटिन्यूस सिंध में पीपुल्स पार्टी है। लीडरशिप बात बिल्कुल करती है, बिलावल भुट्टो साहब हों, जरदारी साहब हों, फरियाल टालपुर साहब हों, बात करते हैं। वो जो हमारे इलेक्टेड आर सिलेक्टेड आर नॉमिनेटेड हिंदू नुमाइंदे होते हैं, उनका आज तक मैंने कोई रिएक्शन नहीं देखा है। ये बड़ा हम प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे हैं। हम आपसे ये उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि अब क्योंकि आपका लीडरशिप से थोड़ा सा जाति ये समझ रहे हैं कि वास्ता भी हो गया होगा, तो उनको कहेंगे इस सिलसिले में, क्योंकि ये इससे क्या हो रहा है कि हम यहाँ से माइग्रेशन बहुत हो रही है, स्पीडली माइग्रेशन हो रही है। अनसिक्योर फील होने की वजह से माइग्रेशन स्पीडली हो रही है। और इसका नतीजा ये निकल रहा है कि हमारे हिंदूज दिन ब दिन यहाँ से कम होते जा रहे हैं। आज तो एक व्हाट्सएप में किसी ने एक मजाया किया था या कि 2040 तक सिंध में एक भी हिंदू नहीं रहेगा, जबकि अभी भी हमारे पास 3% ऑफ ओवर द पॉपुलेशन हिंदूज हैं। ये लोगों ने आज बड़ा ट्रेंड चलाया है कि जिस स्पीड से माइग्रेशन और कन्वर्शन हो रही है, तो उस हिसाब से 2040 में शायद सिंध में कोई हिंदू देखने को मिले। तो क्या हम ये उम्मीद कर सकते हैं आपसे कि आप लीडरशिप से इस सिलसिले में इफेक्टिवली बात करेंगी, जो हमें बड़ा प्रॉब्लम फेस हो रहा है सिंध में स्पेशली?
हाँ टोटली मतलब अभी तक मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम किसी ने यहाँ पे माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटी से डिस्कस नहीं थी कि औरतों के प्रॉब्लम्स का मुझे ज्यादा पता था, तो उसके बारे में मैंने बात की हुई है। तो मुझे अगर मौका मिला तो मैं श्योरली बात करूंगी।
ठीक है, वेरी गुड, जबरदस्त।
थैंक
बिल्कुल, ये सिंध के लोगों की चीज जो है आप लीडरशिप तक पहुंचाएं, तो हमारी
जी।
भी जहां तक अप्रोच होती है वहां तक हम बात पहुंचाते हैं। लेकिन प्रैक्टिकली जो है हमें इस चीज का 15 साल में कोई चीज नजर नहीं आई है कि एक भी मिनॉरिटीज की लड़की अंडर एज गई हो जो वापस आई हो थ्रू कोर्ट, थ्रू अदर सोर्सेज। एक भी वापस कोई एग्जाम्पल एक भी नहीं है। और ये एवरेज रेशो 10 से 12 लड़कियों का डेली है, डेली बेस पे है ये। और तकरीबन वो सारी की सारी अंडर एज है। और उसमें अबोध 80% वो लोग उनको लेके जाते हैं या फोर्सली कन्वर्ट करते हैं जो ऑलरेडी मैरिड होते हैं और डबल ऑफ द एज होते हैं। ये भी बड़ा इशू है। ज्यादातर यही होता है, 80% वो लोग होते हैं जो पहले ऑलरेडी मैरिड होते हैं और डबल ऑफ द एज होते हैं। आपको भी पता है, आप भी इस उम्र से गुजर के आई हैं, 16 17 साल 15 साल की उम्र में बच्ची को क्या अकल होगी। और उसके ऊपर
जी।
अगर प्रेशर में कोर्ट में अब पेश करके मुख्तलिफ किस्म के प्रेशर डालें तो वो तो स्टेटमेंट उनके फेवर में ही देती है। और उसके बाद फिर क्या होता है, आमतौर पे यहाँ पे वो 1 या 2 महीने के बाद वो लड़की स्क्रीन से गायब हो जाती है। वो समझिए मिसिंग पर्सन में हो जाती है। थाउजेंड्स ऑफ गर्ल्स जो फोर्सली कन्वर्टेड हैं, आज तक सिंध से मिसिंग है। उनका अता पता नहीं है कि वो हैं कहाँ पे, जिंदा भी हैं या मर गई हैं, या जिसके साथ कोर्ट में मैरिज की उसके बाद वो लड़की कहाँ पे है। क्योंकि पेरेंट्स तो बिल्कुल ही डिसकंटिन्यू कर देते हैं, क्योंकि पहली FIR जो है वो लड़की से पेरेंट्स के खिलाफ कटवाते हैं यहाँ पे। ये ट्रेंड है, ये मैं आपको ग्राउंड रियलिटी बता रहा हूँ। बस हम ये उम्मीद कर रहे हैं कि आप लीडरशिप पे आप ये हमारी बात पहुंचाएंगी सिंध के लोगों की। हमें बड़ा ये प्रॉब्लम फील हो रहा है, अनसिक्योरिटी फील हो रही है, इसकी वजह से माइग्रेशन हो रही है। अब फिर आगे चल के अगर ये पूरी माइग्रेशन हो गई तो शायद कौमी असेंबली में मिनॉरिटीज की सीटों में एक भी हिंदू ना हो, बाकी अदर कम्युनिटीज होगी, क्योंकि मिनॉरिटीज में हिंदू बचेंगे ही नहीं तो सीट्स कहाँ से मिलेंगे।
जी ठीक है, थैंक यू मुझे ये बताने के लिए। अब
जी
मतलब मुझे आइडिया हो गया, तो मैं होपफुली मतलब कोई बात कर सकूंगी, कोई सोल्यूशन भी इसके लिए। थैंक यू।
वेरी गुड, ठीक। बाकी अदर पार्टिसिपेंट जो आपसे बात करना चाहे उनको अलो है अभी।
Okay, thank you for the good questions and the background. And thank you, Saveera ji, for answering them. I think, Veena, you have a question right now. Please unmute yourself
Absolutely.
and yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. So, the region of Pakistan is known for its beautiful vistas and its beautiful geography, just beautiful valleys and beautiful mountains. So, are there any plans to increase tourism and possibly promote the traditional arts like Adrak, and for the Western audience especially? Like somebody from the West could buy like Pakistani made clothes with the traditional designs and everything, or they could come to Pakistan. Would there be any more focus on those promoting tourism and such?
Tourism, yes, totally, because I think improving the economy of Punir is important, and it can be easily done through the tourism. We Karakar tunnel in the project, that if it finishes, we will have more tourists here. But for that, we first need the roads. People have requested me to focus on the infrastructure as well. So we like the roads and infrastructure for the tourists. But I'll try to, find ways to improve the roads and build some entertaining areas for the tourists to improve tourism here. It's very beautiful valley, and it needs to be in the pictures, it needs to be in the papers.
Can I talk?
Yes, Veena, you got your question answered. Any follow-ups?
Yes, is there any plans to possibly promote tourism to the Hindu temples, such as the Hinchang? There's multiple Hindu temples. And how would you possibly be willing to talk about those temples as well?
We don't have any temples here in Punir, but we're in Pakistan. Yes, I'll want, I think one of the ways of raising the economy of Pakistan is through religious tourism. From Hindustan to Pakistan, from Pakistan to Hindustan, it will really boost our economy. So yes, I will try to improve the religious tourism between our countries as well.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, Rahul ji, you have a question. Are you ready to go? Rahul ji, Rahul Yendamuri.
Hello, Namaskar. How are you?
Namaskar ji.
First of all, congratulations, doctor.
Thank
I'm
you.
very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. My first question to you, we know we do a lot of sponsorship. Hindu Forum Canada is a major organization in the world. We do a lot of sponsorship for persecuted minorities. Example, we got some families from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan also previously. So our main focus is, if you see somebody who is in desperate need or who is having some issues, important issues in Pakistan, they are facing persecution of the Hindu community, please advise us. We'll pay the boarding, tickets, everything, all the charges, including bringing them from Pakistan all the way to Canada, settling, taking care of the house, providing food, shelter, and everything. We can do that. Ours is a major organization in North America, and we do a lot of other activities also. So hope one day you'll come to Canada and give a speech in our board. That will be great. We'll send you an invitation letter. Do you want to come to Canada, please? I'll send a letter.
Thank you so much.
So when you're planning to come to Canada?
Whenever my life gives me the chance.
So can I send a letter for you tomorrow? We'll pay all your expenses, ticket and everything. We'll bear all the cost. We'll bear everything.
I think Saveera's screen is frozen. Is it just me or everybody is noticing that?
It's frozen for me too.
Oh, okay. I think her connection may have dropped. So we'll just give a minute or so to see if she comes back.
I don't know, for some reason I can't hear what she's talking.
Yeah, her screen or the video is frozen, so she's probably having some connection issues. I think she dropped. So we'll have to let us contact her directly and see what's going on. Just give us a minute, everybody.
So while we wait, we can maybe
Show the web.
yeah.
Sorry,
So this
say
is
that.
a very interesting conversation. I think we're learning a lot about Pakistan, the state of Pakistan, and what Saveera's, as Dr. Saveera Parkash, I should say doctor. That's a very important title. Lots of work goes into being a doctor, right? I couldn't do it, so that's why we have to support our doctors in our community. So knowing about her platform, what she plans on doing, that's just incredible work that she's doing. I think everybody can agree with that.
Yes, true. I certainly agree that at this age, if she can get into the politics, also become a doctor and get into politics, worry about community development, surely that there's a lot about her.
Yes, she also speaks Hindi very well, English very well. I'm pretty sure Urdu.
Yeah.
For me, I thought it was Hindi. As you can tell, I do not speak Hindi. So she knows the languages extremely well. So that's very important too. It's very important that we show her unconditional support as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just an update. One of our members is trying to get in touch with Dr. Saveera via direct call. As soon as we have an update, we'll share it with the participants. But in the meantime, if everybody could introduce themselves as far as we can get, like Raoji, you just talked, you work with an organization. If you can give us a quick background, that would be great. And then we can move to like different participants. I don't know, like Daisy, there's one Daisy and Galaxy Note 9, different participants with different names. So with with that, we can start with Raoji. If you have time to introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning. My name is Rao. I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I'm the president of Hindu Forum Canada. And we have 5 directors. Out of that, one director is a Pakistani Muslim. His name is Tahir Aslam Gora. He's the founder. He is also director. He's also board of directors. So previously we had 2 Muslims. One was Tariq Fateh, and he's no longer with us. So now Tahir Aslam Gora is the head of the Hindu Forum Canada. He's the person who manages.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay. He's the person who manages all the finances, funding, and he makes the major decisions to bring the refugees and other things. So these are the things we do it. We also provide legal assistance to students or some other people who have some issues with the legal problems or housing problems or any other issues. We fund them. And we also showed Kashmiri files, Kerala files. Now we are showing Article 370 next week. Our budget is about $27,000 to show all over Canada. So we are allocated $27,000 for showing Kashmiri files, So this kind of activities we do. We educate our people in Canada about what is Kashmir, what is Article 370, and a lot of things, whatever related to our Sanatan Dharma. We'll try whatever level best we can. So our major TV channel is, we are launching a major English TV channel on March 20th. So that will be English version channel. So that will give more narrative about Hindus in North America and about our side of story. We are competing with Al Jazeera. So that is our major goal, achievements.
So
Great,
Sahil,
great.
all
Yes,
right. So I'll be playing a video about Dr. Saveera Parkash. I believe
sure,
this should be a good. I did not watch this video before, but this should be a good one, I think.
sure.
Please let me know if you can hear. I have English subtitles on.
A lady who has done MBBS and who is from a minority community is going to stand for the upcoming general election. And this will be the first Hindu woman to fight Poles from Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And this lady named Dr. Saveera Parkash is said to be the first woman who will be fighting for legislative council in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and she presently serves as Pakistan's People's Party's local leader, and she has an aspiration to be the leader who will be representing her people, her constituents in the assembly. Now, general elections, which are scheduled to be held in 8th of February, that will decide the fate whether Prakash will be able to fight successfully and represent her people from the region. But that is to be seen. For now, we know that multiple political alliances that has been forming in Pakistan and who are contesting very fiercely for the upcoming general election, that will probably, in most likelihood, give some political stability to the region, which has seen a lot of turmoil, from economic mess to political turmoil to raising terrorism cases in the region, especially in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and other provinces who are bordering Afghanistan. We have seen many acts of terrorism happening inside, very deep into Pakistan, up to Islamabad, also in the recent months. And that is one of the reasons why the shadow governance or the shadow power in Pakistan, the military and the politics.
Okay, I'll play another video. Let's see. Let me see if I can find something else to play.
Sure.
Yeah, give me a
So in the
second.
Veena, in the meantime, I think Dr. Saveera is here.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
yeah. So while, yeah,
Sorry.
no worries, we understand. So yeah, Arauji went with this question. Is there anybody else who wants to ask Dr. Saveera question or something they want to know about? Yeah, so I think Galaxy Note 9, I don't know what your name is, but I'll ask you to unmute and introduce yourself and go ahead with the question.
नमस्कार सभी को। एक्चुअली मेरा नाम चंदन है और मैं हिंदू फॉर्म कनाडा के लिए वॉलंटियर काम करता हूँ। सो मेरा को सबसे पहले तो बधाई डॉक्टर सवेरा को, जो उन्होंने अचीवमेंट की है पाकिस्तान में। बट हिंदू कम्युनिटी वहां पे मिनोरिटी में है और आए दिन हम देखते हैं कि वहां पे उनके साथ क्या हो रहा है, और लोग कोशिश भी करते हैं अपने लेवल पे वो क्या कर सकते हैं, बट वहां पे कोई सुनवाई नहीं होती। डॉक्टर सवेरा ऐसा क्या नया करेंगी कि जिससे लोग हमारे बारे में ज्यादा से ज्यादा जान सके और किसी सोल्यूशन पे पहुंच सकें कि मिनोरिटी को कैसे ट्रीट किया जाना चाहिए वहां पे अच्छे से। और हमें पूरा यकीन है कि आप कुछ ना कुछ जरूर करेंगी, बट फिर भी जानना चाहता हूं कि ऐसा क्या नया होगा जिससे हमारी आवाज दुनिया तक पहुंच सके।
मैं अपनी तरफ से ट्राई करूंगी इंटरफेथ हार्मनी को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रमोट करूं, जैसे कि मतलब हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जो मैंने मतलब विटनेस किया है। हाँ, यहाँ पे हम सब मतलब एक दूसरे के रिलीजन के बेसिस पे डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं करते, हम सब मतलब एक दूसरे को रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, इक्वली रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं। तो ये चीज़ जो है ना बहुत मतलब मुझे अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट में सिर्फ पॉजिटिव जो है ना वो हमारी ग्रीनरी है और ये एक इंटरफेथ हार्मनी है, और अनफॉर्चुनेटली हर जगह मसला है। पर इस चीज को मैं प्रमोट करने की ट्राई करूंगी। इस चीज से मतलब सिर्फ हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में मतलब ये चीज है, और उसके रिजल्ट में ये हो गया कि आज मतलब मैं कैंडिडेट बन के मतलब मैंने इलेक्शंस भी कॉन्टेस्ट किया है, और काफी ज्यादा कवरेज इस चीज को मिली है। तो इस इंटरफेथ हार्मनी को प्रमोट करने से मतलब वो जो खराब जो बैड वाइब्स है वो भी मैं श्योर हूँ, मैं होपफुल हूँ कि वो खत्म हो जाएंगी, और हम ये रिस्पेक्ट करना अगर सीख ले तो हमारे केले के हाफ से ज्यादा मसले तो सॉल्व हो जाएंगे।
हम पूरी उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप जो कह रहे हैं वो वाकई होगा, और उन लोगों को समझ आएगी कि भाई मिनियोरिटी की बात नहीं, इंसान इंसान ही होता है। और जैसे आपको राव सर ने बताया कि हम लोग हिंदू फॉर्म कनाडा के लिए काम करते हैं मिनियोरिटी में या फिर हिंदू कम्युनिटी जो भी है, अगर किसी तरह की फाइनेंशियल हेल्प आपको चाहिए हो तो प्लीज लेट अस नो। आप हमें ईमेल कर सकते हो info@hindufomcanada.org। सो हम हमेशा ही तैयार रहते हैं, जितना भी कर सकेंगे उतना जरूर करेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. And anybody else with a question or two or something they want to know about Dr. Saveera? Going once.
Dr. Saveera, for another meeting. Thank you very much meeting you. I hope one day you'll visit Canada.
Thank you so much.
So whenever you need, please email us and we'll bear all the expenses, including your airfare, stay, and everything. We'll arrange a lot of meetings in Canada with a lot of politicians and everything. I hope one day you'll join us.
So much.
Wish you
I'm
all the
sure.
best. Wish you all the
Thank
best.
Thank you, Rauji.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I
have a
think
good day.
Daisy wants to ask a question. I don't know who Daisy is, but that's
Yeah, I'll ask them to unmute. Yeah. So your name
Namaskar.
appears as Desi. If you can start with your introduction and then continue with the question, that would be great.
Namaskar, it's Daisy Sulao from South Africa. So good to see a doctor representing the minorities in Pakistan. I work with the VHP of South Africa, and we're very concerned about the persecution of the minorities, especially Hindus and Hindu families and Hindu girls, and the destruction of temples. So I don't speak Hindi, so I think it was covered in terms of some of the other participants. They did cover the questions covering the persecution of Hindus and minorities. But also, what about the temples, the destruction of temples? Are there any plans to secure those as well as, I know it's a personal question, but why is doctor wearing a headscarf? I thought it was only Muslims that wear that. Thank you.
It's just the culture. I'm trying to respect the culture of my district of Pudir Habur Pukhtunkhwa, wearing the scarf. Other than that, the destruction of temples and the religious places, unfortunately we can witness it happening everywhere in the world. There is no safe proof, foolproof way to handle this or to prepare for this. We can only try to create this interfaith harmony, so there won't the people won't have this vibe, this urge to destroy our religious place. Other than that, I've already judged that in the recent church attacks, our chief of army staff acted quite professionally, and he was quite competent. So I think we are already Pakistan as a country is already progressing towards the safeguarding the religious places, because I have even seen in the news similar news about destruction of religious places in Ireland and different countries of Europe. If Europe can handle it, if Europe doesn't have a foolproof solution, how can we as a third world or developing country? Hello.
Yeah, I'm hoping DCG, you got your question answered, but if you have a follow-up, please go ahead.
Thank you. No, I'm covered. I know it's not an easy thing. Even India struggles with protecting the temples, but I would please urge Doctor, if they could look at measures and talk to communities to start protecting the communities and the temples, and maybe even forming coalitions with other minority groups, because there's so few minorities of the different denominations, maybe if the minorities can band together and they have a stronger voice, with all I think that would be my comment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, I want to promote unity. I want to, try and make the society move as one. So that is a very good idea. The coalition part, I really like it. If I get the chance, I will try to do as you said. That's a really good idea.
Thank you, Saveera ji, for the response. I think, Veena, you have a question.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
There's a lot of misinformation about, Hindus and our practices because people are not that informed. So, would one of your platforms be, removing the misinformation that surrounds Hinduism and our practices, making sure that people are not so scared of our religion and are more willing to practice our faith and have an understanding of our principles and such? Would there be a focus on that? Would there also be a focus on making sure that women will be able to find jobs, and the youths, especially of Pakistan, will be able to find jobs and will be comfortable finding good positions that make good salaries and just overall improve the economy of Pakistan in general? I think there was like two parts of that question. Can she hear me? Oh, I think she froze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll play some videos. Just give me 5
Sure.
seconds. We'll wait
Sure.
for Dr. Saveera to join again. I'm going to look for hopefully a good video. It's a little bit difficult. Yes.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
I actually had one that I was gonna play. So if
Go ahead.
you're fine, I can go ahead and share the screen and start playing. If that's okay with you.
That is perfectly fine.
Perfect. Okay, let me pull it up real quick. All right. Yeah. So we are waiting for Dr. Saveera to join us again. In the meantime, I'm gonna play a video showing and telling us more about her background. So let's see. Are you all able to see my screen? Anyone?
Yes, I can see it. Sorry, I thought I was talking.
Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and play it.
I can't really hear it.
You cannot hear it?
No, you can put subtitles. That would be useful.
Okay, so let me see. Share sound. Let me see if that helps.
Hindu woman from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's Buner district.
Is that good? Were you able to hear it this time?
Perfect.
Oh,
That's
perfect. Cool. All right.
It's making headlines.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Pakistan's political landscape is witnessing something for the first time. Dr. Saveera Parkash, a Hindu woman from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's Buner district, is making headlines as she files her nomination for the upcoming National Assembly elections. Our next report explores who she is, her journey, why she's making headlines, and what this development really means for female representation in Pakistan's politics. Take a look.
Meet Dr. Saveera Parkash. She's a medical graduate from Pakistan's Abbottabad International Medical College. Parkash is running for office. She's the first Hindu woman in Pakistan to do so. Parkash will be contesting from Buner in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Her candidacy follows the Pakistan Election Commission's new mandate for increasing female representation. The election body has made it mandatory for women to make up at least 5% of the general seats. Saveera comes from a family with strong ties to medicine and public service. Her father, Om Parkash, is a career medical professional. He's also been a member of the Pakistan People's Party for over 3 decades now. Saveera's medical background, coupled with her role as the General Secretary of the PPP Women's Wing in Buner, has shaped her vision for social and community development. Her focus has mainly been on women's issues. But Parkash's political ambitions extend beyond just representation. She aims to address core issues such as women's rights, community health, and educational development. Her candidacy has garnered attention and support from various quarters. This includes local leaders who see her as a symbol of change and progress. Social media influencers too are promoting Parkash. One of them highlights the importance of Parkash's candidacy in a region traditionally dominated by patriarchy. Parkash's candidacy is seen as a hope for minority and female candidates. As per local reports, over 3,000 women have filed nominations for the 2024 elections. In 2018, the number was over 1,600, and in 2013, it was over 1,100. Clearly, there is a rise in the number of women running for office. But the important question here is how many of these women will actually be able to enter parliament and raise issues that matter to Pakistan's minorities. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now.
Hey Sahil, so it's time to end the program. If that's okay.
Yes, I was just planning for another 7 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah. If Dr. Saveera can join again, that'd be great.
Yeah, I was just I don't want everyone to be gone and then she joins in. So
Yeah, of course. Let's wait for her to join again. We can play
yeah,
another video if she can join again
okay. Let
until she can
me-
join.
Yeah,
Actually, the lion one was really good. I should have played that one.
that's
That was-
fine. So do you have another one with you
No.
ready or
No.
you don't?
No.
Okay, let me see if I can find the one with them. Okay, just a moment. In the meantime, I'm just checking to see if she can join.
Of course. So while we're waiting, I can talk to you. I can talk about the Hindu Sin Foundation. So the Hindu Sin Foundation is the organization you can reach out to if you have any questions, or especially if you want to support us in our mission. We help Sindhi women in Pakistan access clean water, access toilets, clean toilets, build toilets as well. We also just support the Sindhi community in general, raise awareness about Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, and its roots in Sindh. We also do a lot of work with education and with making sure that there's better economic resources available. So if you're interested, please check out especially in supporting us, please check out our website, hindusinfoundation.org. The Sin Foundation. You can contact us. We're pretty responsive. You may not be speaking to me directly, but if you want to, you can ask them, and I will definitely talk with you. If you also want to talk with Dr. Saveera Parkash after this meeting, you'll have to go through our organization. We are looking for donations. Our donations it goes towards the Hindu Sindhi community in Pakistan. So please do check out our website. We appreciate any donations. We appreciate any type of support you can offer. Even just raising awareness is good enough for right now. And yeah, just let us know if you're interested. We want everybody to join, basically. As long as you want to help out, we are willing to take on more volunteers.
Are you all able to see the Hindu Sin Foundation page that I'm sharing currently? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, as we thank you, Veena, for giving a good background and everything about the donation and how we participate in helping the humanity here. So this is the page, hindusinfoundation.org. Please support us if you can. And if you go to the donate tab here, you can find us, find different projects we have worked on and what you can help do. And this is the page where you can actually do some donation. And we are a 501c organization, one of the largest nonprofit segment that it is in now after becoming 501c. And once you donate, you do get tax benefits after donation. I just wanted to put it out there for anyone who was interested and wanted to help grow the organization and the community overall.
Absolutely. Do it for the tax benefits. Just kidding. But yes, it goes to a very good cause.
Yes. With that, I'm just gonna hold it up for a couple minutes. I'm trying to contact Dr. Saveera and see if there's any update.
So Daisy, do you have a question for us while we're waiting for Dr. Saveera? Is that okay to answer questions while waiting?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not a not really a question. With raising funds, I found that if you post about certain, especially when it comes to women, supporting women rights and the minorities in Pakistan, you do get support on LinkedIn. So maybe consider posting about the work that Sindh does on LinkedIn. I know I got a lot of female CEs, very supportive, willing to fund and looking for organizations to fund. So maybe look into that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the feedback. I think that was very actually useful feedback. We will definitely look into that. Sahil, do we have a LinkedIn page? I don't believe we do, but we.
I think we do. I think I'll have to double check, but I think we need to be more active on it and add more activities as Daisy mentioned. But thank you for the good feedback.
Yes, we are active on YouTube, Twitter, and we're other social media platforms, but LinkedIn is very important. It's also a very professional social media platform. So we'll definitely look into it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have LinkedIn, so just need to be more like I just got an update that we have LinkedIn dedicated for this organization, so we just need to be more proactive on it, I guess.
I just commented and gave my concerns about the the persecution of Hindu girls in Pakistan last year. And I had a few organizations, senior female executives approaching me as to how they can support Sindh. And I tried to give them your details. And you know what, if you start posting there, maybe you can get direct contact with them. So that would be great.
Absolutely. I recently joined the organization myself, and the Hindu Sin Foundation is very proactive. It's run all by volunteers. Obviously, well, I think every organization is, but they're very proactive. They will 100% respond to you, any female CEOs or CEEs. I'm not sure if I don't know if that was the right word, but we are very proactive and we will respond. And we definitely want to make sure that everybody has a right to living a fulfilled and wonderful life without any fears of persecution or underage marriage or anything like that.
But yeah, thanks for the feedback. Appreciate it. I think Dr. Saveera cannot join us because of her technical difficulties, but I do want to appreciate everyone on this call and session for joining us. Feel free to connect with us through our website. If you want to volunteer for us, that'd be great. If you want to engage with our community, we can help you do that too. And whatever we can assist or help with, would love to, as an organization, take this forward and progress. So with that, I'll conclude this session. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to contact us and take care. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, everybody.